Hello YouTube, I am DrawingKid1313 and you have just clicked on my Let's Play series. This is episode 12. That was a weird introduction. I don't know. I'm just kind of bored. I've been recording for quite a bit and yeah, so I'm just kind of bored. Anyways, um, I'm just, here in my equivalent exchange room sucking up some EMC and listening to my obnoxious cats, my obnoxious feline friends. Um, I seem to have lost a few. I don't know how that happened, but I don't know, in my past episodes I had like, I don't know, like close to 15 probably. And now I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know what's happening to them. I don't know, maybe someone's stealing them. Maybe we have a cat burglar in the game. I know a few cats, like when I click on them and I occasionally let them walk around with me. Um, Once I kind of tried to get one to stay in there, and it just wouldn't. I kind of forgot to click on it to make it sit, so I closed the door and it closed on the cat, and I think it pushed it into the wall, and I think it killed it. Um, so I was pretty upset at that. Almost cried, but I didn't. Okay, fine, I did. I was sobbing for like 3 days, and I just couldn't get over it. I was in that. Okay, never mind. Anyways, my sugarcane farm is doing awesomely. As you can see, there should be a whole bunch of sugarcane coming up. Yep, there it is, right on cue. And oh, I didn't want to go down here. And if we check on my peat bog, we should also see that we have quite a bit of peat in there, and we have this ash that we're producing. But I'll do something with that next episode. I want this piece of dirt. That way I can cover that up. And then I could use this cobblestone to cover that up. So, as you could see, if you just took a peek at my inventory, I have not done anything since last episode. Last episode we spent some time crafting those rotary macerators that we're going to use to automatically smelt or automatically macerate and smelt all the ores that we're getting in from mining and whatever it is. I do have to replant my farm, don't I? Anyways, so as you can see, I have 3 rotary macerators. Let's go ahead and make those what are they called? Let's go ahead and make those induction furnaces. That's what they are. So I'm just gonna grab a stack of copper, even though I believe I have some upstairs, and I have no iron. Maybe it's upstairs. I don't know. Let's go ahead and check upstairs. Oh, so tired. So yeah, I still have all those crafting tables there. I'll get rid of those eventually. Obviously I'm going to use those for my automatic crafting system and whatnot. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff out. Make this into copper cables. And yeah, so what we need is we need some induction furnaces. Let's see. So an induction furnace is crafted with advanced machine block, which we just made a whole bunch of those, and an electric furnace surrounded by some copper ingots. So the way that we make an electric furnace is just simply iron furnace with electronic circuit with some redstone on the side. So let's go ahead and make those iron furnaces. We have no iron. Interesting. I could have sworn that I had a whole bunch. Did I like put it somewhere? Did I put it in here to get smelted? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and cheat for what? I don't know. I mean, what's your viewpoint on this, guys? Me just using my Klein Star to get a stack of iron. And I don't think it's too bad. I mean, I could just be any eyeing it, I guess, if I really wanted to, but and at least this is using some type of energy that we produced, even though I don't know. I really don't care. Anyways, so we need 2 induction furnaces. So I'm going to need 2 furnaces, 2, not 3. And we got those, and then we upgrade those to iron furnaces, like so. Not sure if you guys have seen me do this, but I've done it before because I have an electric furnace upstairs. And then with this iron furnace, we take the electronic circuits that are all the way upstairs again. I wish I just had, like, I don't know, voice commands in Minecraft where I could just say, like, go downstairs, and it teleports me downstairs. I don't know. I think that would be awesome. If anyone wants to make up a mod that that includes that, why do I make so many electronic circuits? I don't know. I made like a whole bunch of copper cables, and then I was like, oh, I probably need these, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make them. And yeah. Anyways, I have my electronic circuits, I have my iron furnaces, and I have my redstone. That gets us the electric furnace. Excuse me. Then we have our electric furnace, and then we have our advanced machines, and then we have some copper. Simple as that. And we got 2 induction furnaces. How awesome. Now the next thing that we're going to need, and as I have mentioned before, I have never done anything like this, so be prepared for some mistakes. Just gonna kind of say it right now. So yeah, rotary macerators, and we have our induction furnaces. We're probably going to need some lag. We're not going to need some lag. We're going to need the opposite of it. Anyway, we're probably going to need some chassis pipes. Do I have any? No, I do not have any chassis. Oh, there's my iron ingots. I put it in my sorting system, and obviously there's no iron right here, so it just kind of didn't sort it correctly. Which I don't know, I guess that's kind of the downside of this system with logistics pipes, but I think it was a lot simpler, other than, you know, making all those different sorting machines and filters and deployers and all that stuff and what have you. Why do I still have this peat on me? I just realized I've had that peat since like 2 episodes ago or so. Anyways. Yep. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to need some chassis pipes. So let's just go ahead and grab a few of these basic logistics pipes. And I think these chassis pipes, just for good measures, I'm going to make them gold. So I have 5 machines, so I'm going to need 5, which I do not have enough gold for. Let's see, 5 times 8 is 40. So let's go ahead and get 40 of these things. And these things being gold. So that was weird. Alright, so we need 40. There we go, we have 40. And then we just put the rest into our Klein star. Because I want to keep some in our sorting system, which has none at the moment, so it's not going to work. Maybe I'll like change all these to those item sync modules that I use for the default route. And I'll just kind of have a few item sync modules in here. I don't know, maybe that'll be easier. So we got our gold. Let's go ahead and upgrade these logistics pipes. Like I said, we need 5 of them. And let's go ahead and upgrade them to Mark 3 chassis pipes logistics stuff. What are you? What? Are like Endermen picking up my cows and taking them outside my farm? I have a feeling it's something with the vines. You're not listening to me, these cows? They're such a pain. I'm probably just gonna kill them, eat them eventually. Oh, that sounded really mean. I'm sorry if any of you are vegetarian. Let's go ahead and put this guy back in his place. Bam! You are not supposed to be here, mister. Go to your farm. I should have just thrown you there and had you break your legs. But I'm nicer than that. I am the better man. Well, actually, I'm the only man, I guess. Anyways. God, I'm so random. Where do I want to have all these machines? I think I want to have them right here. I'm just going to have this room. I think I'm going to get rid of my cow farm, just to kind of free up room. Maybe I'll move it, maybe I just won't even bring it back. It's getting dark already, damn it. Just not enough time in the day. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of this cow farm eventually, so I'm just going to make this, going to, extend this wall, and I'm going to make walls all around it. That way it's kind of another room without me having to do anything. This will just save me from using all these teleport pipes, which, saves some resources. Let's be a little bit conservative as far as resources go. So I have my macerators and I have my induction furnaces. Let's go ahead and place them down somewhere. My hand itches. Hold on a second. And itching is gone. I don't know. Where should we put them? Let's put them like, I don't know, straight down from where this is. So, oh yeah, let's just make it right there. Alright, so we have those, and then we have our induction furnaces, and then also what we're going to need is we're going to need some levers. But obviously this won't work because there's nothing powering these. So yeah, they're not going to do anything. So what we're going to do mainly this episode, because this can take a little bit, I guess, is we're going to get a way of some energy production. And I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to use up the rest of this room. Possibly. Not too sure. Maybe I'll go underground and do this. What is underground? Is there some secret cave or anything I have to worry about? Lag. There's some underwater stuff. That's about it. But I can solve that. Let's see. Do I wanna... Oh, it's dark out and there's zombies. Let's go ahead and sleep while I think about it. Let's sleep on it, shall we? Everything makes more sense after a nap. And I'm thirsty. Mountain Dew. Can't get enough of it. Excuse me. It burped. So let's nah, I don't feel like moving these now. I think we could do it in this space. And if not, we'll just continue in that direction. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make a way to store all the industrial craft energy that I'm using. Oh, I just thought of something. Let's see, where is this thing that I just thought of? This thing, Biopower Generator. Let's take a look at this. Now what this Biopower Generator does, if I go over to Google Chrome and just look up the forestry, which I believe I have, let's spell it right. I believe I have it in one of my favorites because I go here so much. Huh. This wiki hasn't been updated in a little bit. It's still saying this for 1.1, but the information should still be about the same. So let's take a look at this biogenerator that we have. And what this does is it produces energy units by basically burning up fuel. But it produces energy in the form of industrial craft energy, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And it outputs at 8 EU per tick, which I may need a little bit more. So maybe we need to get a constant source of biofuel going here, because the way that it works is when running on biomass, which is that green liquid that we have, it produces 8,000 EU per, it produces 8,000 EU per bucket, and it outputs at 8 EU per tick. Now, if you were to use biofuel, it produces 32 EU per tick, which is 4 times as much, which makes sense because it's produced at a 4-to-1 ratio. So yeah, and then it produces 6,400 EU per bucket. Ooh, I had to crack my knuckle. So let's see. Maybe I'll do that later. I'll have that for another system. But for right now, let's do a little bit of red power stuff. And oh, would you look at that? I still so yeah, let's look at a few red power things that we can do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use something that it's a design that I got from Direwolf, of course. But basically I'm going to be setting up a generation, power generation for industrial craft using these water mills right here. These water mills are very cheap, only requires a generator, and then some wooden planks and some sticks, and you get 2 water mills per 1 generator, which is very nice. And generators aren't even that much, come to think of it. So, a few things that we're going to need from red power. First off, we're going to need a deployer, which is right here. Now, as you can see, the recipe is just a chest, piston, redstone, and some cobble. It's very cheap, and I think I may even have it. Let's just go ahead and get a piston from our handy-dandy transmutation table. And, oh look, it's right there. Oh, nope, that's just the sticky piston. Alright, so we got a piston. We're just going to need 1 deployer. Probably going to need 2 more pistons eventually. Let's put this cake down so we could eat it. I'm hungry. Nom nom nom. Delicioso. So we have these pistons. Let's go ahead and craft up. Do I have any wood on me? I have no wood. That reminds me, I have to do one more thing with this logistics system that will help me to stop having to run up and down these stairs constantly, which will compensate for my putting my sorting room so far away. But anyway, we're just gonna need a chest. We're gonna need a crafting. Wait, no, we didn't need a crafting table. So we have a chest, we have a piston, and then we have a redstone, and then we have some cobble. I just missed like 2 out of the 3 clicks there. So we got a deployer. Pretty cool. The next thing that we're going to need is a filter. We're going to need a filter, which requires a piston, then requires some gold ingots and this red doped wafer. Ooh, we haven't done anything with that. Let's go ahead and do that. For this red doped wafer, we're gonna need some sand, which I don't have any of, so I'm just gonna grab a thing of dirt, convert it to sand, and then we're also going to need some coal. So let's run over here to our transmutation table, convert this dirt to sand, and then let's go over to our alloy furnace right here, which now come to think of it, I really haven't done much with this this season. The only thing that I've done is some redstone wiring for or red alloy wiring, I guess you should say, for whatever that was. Anyway, I'm gonna put my coal in there because it's like a regular furnace. And if we put 8 pieces of coal and 8 pieces of sand and we let it cook up, eventually, anytime now, we get this silicon bowl. Pretty cool. And that's wasting, so let's just go ahead and craft up the rest of them. Just a good amount of them. So the silicon bowl is pretty cool. What I'm going to need is I'm going to need 2 diamonds, and I'm also going to need 2 pieces of iron. I should be able to get if I do that. And then we're going to need, I think we have everything else. Let's go ahead and get some sticks. 3 sticks along the top. We have 2 pieces of iron right there, and then we have 2 diamonds at the bottom. And this gets us the diamond handsaw. Pretty cool. You saw how I used the like the wool covers and the stone covers for, you know, making everything look pretty. That could be done with just a simple ruby handsaw, one of those red power gems. The silicon bowl, however, cannot be cut by that. You have to use a diamond handsaw. When you put a diamond handsaw and a silicon bowl, you get 16 silicon wafers. Pretty cool. Now, these silicon wafers, what you could do with them... Why are teleport pipes in there? How did that even get in there? I don't even know. I just crafted up a whole bunch because, I don't know, I'll probably need them eventually. So if we put 4 pieces of redstone in there, and 1 silicon wafer, and we let it cook up. Meanwhile, I'm just going to look up the next thing that I have to build. So as you can see, that next thing that I needed to build is a retriever, and we're going to need another red doped wafer, which is what these are, by the way, if I haven't mentioned that. So these red doped wafers, that's how we get them, with 4 pieces of redstone and 1 silicon wafer. We get a red doped. Pretty cool. Now, can we craft this up? I think we need some gold, don't we? Let's go ahead and get some gold. Put our Klein star in there. Gold block, gold, gold, and yeah, why not? Again, sorry that I'm using the transmutation so much to get resources. I don't know, I'm an impatient person, and I don't know, I mean, if you really don't think that I should be doing this, then go ahead and leave a comment, and I don't know, I'll think about it. I mean, I definitely don't want to, but I don't feel like mining. It's just so boring. Yeah, that's my extreme hate towards mining. I don't really like mining. I don't know. I think it's boring. Anyways, I need that gold, and then I have the red doped wafer on the bottom, and I have the piston. And now that I think about it, let's pick those up, or just leave them on the floor. Let's go ahead and get this that we can craft up, just both of them at once, because we're eventually going to need 2 filters. Get our cobblestone, and we get 2 filters. Now, one of these filters, if we look up the uses for it, we're going to craft into a retriever. For this, we need a piece of leather, need 2 ender pearls, and then we need a blue alloy ingot, some iron ingots, and, you know, our filter. Oh, and these brass ingots, which we know how to craft, or not craft, but I guess smelt, rather. So what we're going to need is we're going to need a piece of silver, piece of tin. We already have the copper, and we need some of this nickelite stuff here. So let's go over to our alloy furnace. Let these things cook up. So let's cook up the brass ingots by 3 copper and 1 tin. Let that cook up real quick. Anytime now. There we go, we got our brass ingots. Now with this blue doped wafer that we need 1 silver ingot and 4 nickelite, and that, dun 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 dun, anytime now, gets us the blue alloy ingot. Let's put the rest of the coal in. So we got a blue alloy ingot, we got some brass ingots. Now we need some ender pearls. Need a piece of leather. Is ender pearls over here? No, but I can get some from my transmutation table. I did have a few and I burned them up a while ago while trying to get some extra EMC for that other EMC collector thing that I built. But anyway, let's see if I can find my Klein star. That 2 ender pearls, thank you very much. Burn up the diamonds. Try to click on my Klein star. And then let's go ahead and craft this thing up. So we need an ender pearl, need 2 brass ingots at the top, we need iron. Instead of using the transmutation table, I'm going to go up here and just get the iron the old-fashioned way. So we put our iron on the bottom like that, we put our blue alloy ingot right there, ender pearls, and then brass ingots, and then piece of leather, and then our filter. There you go. And we get a retriever. So now we have a retriever, a deployer, and a filter. Now this retriever, if I just go ahead and place it down real quick just so I can show you guys, you'll notice that it requires some power in order to do the things that it has to do. Lag. Sorry, that's due to me recording and trying to upload a video at the same time. Yeah, that's just how Fraps works. But I'm not going to complain because Fraps is just amazing. I really like it. Anyways, so we need to power this retriever here. We could do this a few different ways. And I don't want to go with solar panels because I'm going to be under a building, so I'm not going to have a clear view of the sky, and I don't want to put them just out in the middle of nowhere because that's just going to be ugly. So what we're going to do here, and hopefully this is in here, we're going to craft up a thermopile. Oh, look, the igniter. I'll have to use that. But yeah, we're going to craft up this thermopile right here, which is pretty cool. So we're going to need 2 blue doped wafers, and we're going to need blue alloy ingot. So in total, we're going to need 12 pieces of nickelite, but I'm just going to grab a whole stack. Because who wants to count? Hey skeletons, how you doing? So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We need 2 of these. Let's just craft up 4. Oh yeah, well let's go, and I need some silver. So those blue doped wafers that you saw, I mean obviously anything that's like blue doped or whatever, now you're going to need some nickelite for, which is when this nickelite is really going to start to come in handy. Handy. Anyways, I'll be back once this finishes. I'll also get some of those blue alloy ingots, so I'll be back. Look how well my sugarcane farm is working. Oh man, that is just like crap load of sugarcane. And it has a pretty good EMC value as well. So this should be pretty cool. Anyways, cough cough. So as you can see, I crafted up those blue doped wafers and blue alloy ingots. Decided that I'm going to make 3 of these thermopiles. And the recipe for such is some iron ingots, obviously, the blue alloy ingots and the blue doped wafers that I just made, and some copper and some iron, and we get thermopiles. I'm going to get 3 of them. Now really quick, so I can just kind of not turn my walls to cobblestone, I'm going to go ahead and place these chassis pipes down, just so it's a little bit easier. And alright, so the way that I kind of want this to work, and I'm just kind of thinking of it right now, the input has to be on the top, right? So these chassis pipes have to be up top. It's kind of going to be a pain, and I probably didn't need Mark III either. But I mean, I guess we'll live. I'll probably just have like Mark 1s with extractor modules or something. Ooh, that's why I made Mark IIIs. Oh, I'll show you guys later. I have a solution for this. Anyways, with these thermopiles, where exactly am I gonna have this sorting system? Let's see. I'm gonna kind of have this in the corner. Sounds like an alright place. I'm not really sure. Let's just kind of put it in this corner right here. There we go. Alright, so thermopiles go like that. Don't need a retriever right now. So yeah, the way... Yeah, I don't like that. Let's put them somewhere else. Sorry for that little moment of silence. I was just, I don't know, kind of like spaced out for a little bit. Anyways, our thermopiles are going to go just like that. And the way these work are by, I'm just so indecisive right now. There we go, I want them to be flush with the wall. That'll look better. Alright, I don't want this retriever! The way these work... oh, sorry, guys. Oh, jeez. The way these work is by temperature difference. So, do we have any glass? No. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, just gonna throw my Klein star in here, target a piece of stone, get a stack of glass, some stone, and then what I want is I want some buckets, a few buckets of a few things. I want 3 buckets of lava, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buckets of water. And yeah, that's really no big deal in terms of EMC because I'll burn up the empty buckets eventually, you know. Anyways, the way that these work is by temperature difference. So if we just dig around this and try not to do that, collect our thermopile and put that back there, and oh god damn it, I think it's getting late. I might have to stop recording soon. Ah! And now there's no room for it in my hand. Awesome. How wonderful. Let's take the smart approach to this. Alright. So again, the way this works is by temperature difference. Basically, the greater the difference in temperature, the more bluetricity that it will generate. So, which is, you know, the kind of the reason why I have lava. So I'm just gonna use some glass because it looks cool. And this could be kind of dangerous. Let's go ahead and put all 3 buckets of lava in my hands so that I'm ready for this. So I'm going to put my first thing right there, and I'm going to put another piece of glass, just one to stand on. Put my other one right there, and then hurry up, put that down, and then put glass. There we go. So as you can see, we have our lava right there. The next thing that we're going to do is put glass right there, because we're going to have what is the word that I'm looking for even? Really? Because we're gonna put our water there. That's why. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Alright, so I have that right there. I have a piece of glass. And then we have more right there, and then we have that and that. Cool. And then here we have that. We have a piece of glass, we have water, and then we have that and glass. So, pretty cool. Now, what we need is we need some way to store and transport the power that we're generating from there. The way that we do this is with blue alloy wire, I think it's called. Oh no, I guess we'll find out. Anyways, what I need is some nickelite, which I believe I have in my whatchamacallit. So awesome commentary. I know I have some whatchamacallit, which I think I have in my whatever it's called. So God, I'm horrible. It's getting a little bit late, can you tell? So anyway, we have our nickelite and we have our silver ingots, and we're just gonna craft up or smelt some blue alloy ingots. So I'm just gonna wait for a few of these to finish, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back here, and I have some blue alloy ingots, and I also grabbed some wool that just happened to be in my chest over there. So where's my crafting table? There we go, we got this. I also burned out the buckets while I was waiting. No use in carrying those around. So what I'm creating here, and I still don't completely remember the name, is some blue alloy wire. I think that's one thing that I said. So anyway, this is pretty much like the copper cable, or this is pretty much like the cabling of red power electricity. And I just have, a whole bunch. Why is copper in there? I don't want copper in there. Alright, so I think that's enough for blue alloy ingots. I just, whenever I make anything, I just kind of make a few of them. That way I don't need to waste the time on camera to make them again. But anyway, I need some of this nickelite. And what we're going to make here is some BT. Nope, not BY, BT. There we go. So these are BT batteries, which are, the batteries of, what's the word that I'm trying to say? These are the batteries of red power. Pretty cool, right? So let's go ahead and search for these, or not search. Yeah, it needs to go to bed. I'll do it after I'm finished this little thing. And I'll just probably finish this episode tomorrow. Tomorrow, like, it'll all be in one episode. I'm just recording a whole bunch at once. Ooh, what was I saying? I need some tin. God, this is like getting almost painful to do, and I'm pretty sure it's even more painful to watch. Anyway, I just need to stop talking. BT. I forgot the recipe. So I need some nickelite and some copper ingots and some tin ingots. Pretty cool. So we have some tin ingots, we have some copper ingots. We only need 6 of these, so... Or no, we need 4 of them. There we go, we have 4 batteries. And then with this, what we're going to do is we're going to... we need somewhere to store this energy, other than in our machine thing. Ooh, mag tubes. So the way that we store this energy is... I don't know. There we go. We have a battery box right here, which is crafted with 4 BT batteries, wooden planks, iron ingots, and some blue alloy ingots. See, I told you I'd need some of those soon. So anyway, let's go ahead and get... I think we have... Yep, we have everything that we need. That's like a first. I'm pretty surprised. But anyway, we got that. We have this, and then we have batteries. This gets us a battery box. And this is basically going to store any of the blue electric power that we store, or that we produce. And it's dark out, hopefully a creeper doesn't blow me up. And there was a skeleton that's on my roof. There it is. Anyways, I need like an iron golem just to chill out on my roof. Just so we can take care of any mobs that may cause problems. So, I'm going to put this battery box right there. Now I'm going to have my blue electric cable just run down right into it. Hopefully, maybe that won't work. Let's try this. Oh yeah, I can't place it in glass. Yeah, sure, I'll make a mess for a little bit. There we go. Everything's better with messes. Let's go ahead and just make that stone. And this is basically just so I can put down this wire, because I believe that it has to be like attached to the side. You can't just simply put it on there like that. I don't think that works. So now it's working and we're getting in some power. I think. It's going down, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up. I don't know. The heck? This is weird. I don't know. Maybe if we give it some time, it'll sort itself out. Well, it looks like we're getting to that point where we have to start wrapping things up. About near the 40-minute mark at this point. So this little project that we're working on is going to have to wait until next episode. So yeah, just a few announcements before I call it an episode. In episode 10, Malcolm John, you left a a comment saying that I forgot you. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. But anyway, Malcolm John, thank you for subscribing. Um, it was kind of late when I finished that episode, and 25 is just way too high of a number to look through. It really just confused me. I mean, that's higher than I can count. Um, but anyway, um, yeah. Sorry to break it to you, but you were not the 25th subscriber. It looks like Little Riz. I can't really speak in that accent. Little Risley. Yeah, that was my 25th subscriber. But nonetheless, you're all just as special. And I'm all just as grateful towards everyone for subscribing to me because that really makes me feel good. So anyway, this has been episode, what was it, 12? Yeah, this has been episode 12, my Let's Play series. Next time I'll finish up this little power generation thing that we have going here, and sounds like that's it. So, this has been Drawing Kid 1313. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you'll join me next time. See ya!